Hello and welcome to 1000 PS TV. I'm Nopain and I'm reporting from the area around beautiful Malaga. Here I had the chance to test 3 brand new bikes from Harley-Davidson for you. The Pan America 1250 Limited, the Road Glide Limited and the Street Glide Limited. All 3 with plenty of comfort, maximum performance and a solid portion of exclusivity. How they ride on Spanish roads and which bike really picked me up in the end. That and more right now in the following review. The Harley-Davidson Pan America 1250 Limited is Harley's new premium travel enduro built for adventurers and real mile eaters. From a technical standpoint, it is 100% identical to the 1250 Special, but it already comes fully equipped from the factory. So you save yourself the cost, the installation effort, and the additional expenses. But before we jump on and talk about the riding impressions, let me take you on a short walk around. The bike looks massive and self-confident, yet it is clearly designed around function. The new high-gloss paint finish, nicely visible here, sets accents with bright colors and hinted carbon-style structures and really looks bold. The engine is finished in black, which fits perfectly with the overall rugged appearance. Practical are the crash bars installed from the factory. We already have the expensive lightweight alloy wheels and details like the tank pad, adjustable front levers, as well as adjustable brake and shift levers. We have a larger engine guard, LED headlights with additional damping for touring. And for traveling, there is the SW Motec luggage set with around 120 liters of volume, 2 side cases and a top case. Very practical and comfortable is the seat height, which adapts automatically. It sits at 815 millimeters at the standstill and rises to 840 millimeters while riding. The steering head angle is 25 degrees. The tank holds 21.2 liters and ready to ride the motorcycle weighs 299 kilograms. The bike is powered by the 1252 cubic centimeter Revolution Max V twin with liquid cooling. It delivers 152 horsepower at 8,750 RPM and 129 Newton meters at 6,700 RPM. Power is transmitted via chain drive with 6 gears and fuel consumption is around 5.6 liters per 100 kilometers, which should be enough for roughly 375 kilometers of range. Up front we have a 47 mm upside-down fork with electronic semi-active damping. The triple clamps are made of lightweight alloy, yes, lightweight alloy. At the rear there is a central shock absorber, also electronically semi-active. Particularly exciting is the adaptive ride feature, which lowers the bike at a standstill and raises it again as soon as you start moving. The bike stands on tubeless wire spoke wheels fitted with Michelin Scorcher Adventure tires, up front 120/70/19, at the rear 17 inches. Braking is handled up front by radially mounted 4-piston monoblock calipers, it's getting a bit tight here, and at the rear by a single piston floating caliper with a fixed single disc. There are no savings when it comes to electronics and rider aids. Everything is LED, including the indicators. There is cornering ABS, lean angle sensitive traction control, electronic brake force distribution, drag torque control, and hill start assist. In total, there are 7 riding modes available, including dedicated off-road programs. The 6.8-inch TFT display is easy to read while riding, even if it looks a bit strange here because of the light. During the ride, it was no problem at all. We also have Bluetooth and USB-C on board. Quick shifter and heated grips are standard as well. As you can see, the adaptive seat height is 815 millimeters at a standstill. With my height of 1.75 meter, I can easily get both feet down. Once I start and roll off, it rises to 840 millimeters. That would still be fine, but since the bike is on the heavier side, it is really great to get both feet solidly on the ground. With 1.75 meter, it fits perfectly, and I'm pretty sure it would also work at 1.70 meter. However, when parking, you sometimes struggle with flipping out the side stand because the bike sits so low. That's something to keep in mind, especially when parking on a slope. It's not always easy. Seat comfort is good, rather firm padding. You have good freedom of movement, and I think the seat is ideally designed for longer distances. You also find good balance at a standstill, so seat test passed. While riding, you sit very upright with lots of overview. The reach to the handlebar fits well. Wind protection is excellent. The height of the windscreen can be adjusted with a lever using your left hand, even while riding. The controls are high quality, have good haptics, are intuitive to operate, and all levers are adjustable. Clutch and brake lever, as well as shift and rear brake lever. I really enjoyed the ride today, even though the weather, let's say it as it was pretty crap, very wet. Still, after a few minutes of getting used to it, I felt very safe on the bike. It showed high stability on the straights, and when it was dry, it felt like riding on rails. Where it was wet, I have to admit my courage left me a little bit. But you don't want to drop the press bike on the first day. The knee angle is comfortable, and in my opinion, there is genuinely good long-distance comfort. Still, it has a bit of a sporty touch. Tendency-wise, the bike is more suited to taller riders, but thanks to the adaptive height adjustment, shorter riders can manage it as well. The real highlight is this Revolution Max 1250 engine. Brutal power, even at low RPM, strong mid-range, a raw character, and solid pull. Shifting precision with the clutch is good. The quick shifter is a bit rough and needs slightly higher RPM, but it's acceptable. I wouldn't want to miss it. The electronic suspension feels high quality. The braking system is excellently dimensioned, and the tires offer superb grip and high stability. Overall, the bike inspires great confidence in every situation. The weight of almost 300 kilograms, however, is a serious figure. We have to be honest about that. The sound is contemporary, you can hear it in the riding footage. At idle, quite well behaved, noticeable intake noise under acceleration, and under load, the sound character is more than okay. A quick word about cameras. Quite some time ago, we at 1000 PS switched to Insta360 cameras. Most of my colleagues use the Ace Pro 2 for their onboard shots, a classic action cam. Personally, I prefer a 360-degree camera, either the current flagship X5 or, like today, the new lighter and more affordable X4 Air. Strangely enough, 360-degree cameras are often criticized by viewers. Many don't realize that you can also use them without a selfie stick and even without the 360-degree mode. I do it like this. Either I mount the camera somewhere on the bike for detail shots and use just one of the two lenses like a Steadicam, or I attach it to the helmet, the handlebar, or a chest mount and film in 360 degrees, but quite linear without disturbing distortion. The big advantage, I don't have to align it perfectly because I can choose the ideal framing after the ride. And often I don't even have to do that myself because the Insta360 smartphone app reframes and exports the footage lightning fast with its AI algorithms. But see for yourself how the X4 Air performs in 360-degree mode. What's your opinion on 360-degree cameras? Post your thoughts in the comments below, and also check the video description for links to our Insta360 tutorial and attractive offers. Back to the bike. ABS, traction control and riding aids all work unobtrusively. There are 7 riding modes according to the brochure 9, but somehow 2 remained hidden from us anyway. The differences while riding were clearly noticeable. I did not test the off-road modes. The TFT display is easy to read and operation is largely self-explanatory. There are, of course, some points of criticism. First, the considerable weight of almost 300 kilograms, especially when maneuvering. Then the struggle with the side stand when parking on uneven ground. There is also noticeable heat development at the standstill, so be careful with your feet and legs. And as mentioned, the quick shifter, especially when shifting up, could be a bit smoother, but overall it's a great bike with character. My conclusion, I can absolutely imagine the Pan America 1250 as a travel machine. Not just because it rides great, but also because it simply looks so different. It's a real eye-catcher and clearly stands out from the crowd. A true poser bike with Mad Max styling, without major compromises. I really like it. Nevertheless, I would personally go for the 1250 ST because I'm pretty sure I would almost never ride off-road, and the 17-inch wheels of the ST with proper road tires would probably be the better choice for me. The Pan America 1250 Limited comes in 3 colors: olive, steel metallic in white and in gray. In Germany it starts at 26,900 euros, in Austria at 31,900 euros and in Switzerland at 25,700 Swiss francs. And that's it again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please leave a thumbs up or a comment for the algorithm. And if you have any questions, whether about the featured bikes or about my impressions, feel free to use the comment section. I check in regularly and I'm happy to answer your questions.